recording.
Ah.
And I missed all that good stuff at the front. The recording has been started.
I wish I could tell you I could repeat every bit of it, but I doubt it.
Oh, that's all right.
Absolutely.
I started the recording. Appaloosa, you're supposed to remind me about that. Oh. So we know we have Appaloosa as one, and we know I have 111 Freedom as one. Maybe you can have people text you, Appy, if they want to be outed on this call as to helping. So let me know.
Got it.
And you get one demerit for not having me record the call from the beginning.
Does that mean I get fired?
Oh, no, that's at 10 demerits. You got a ways to go.
Damn it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know. All right. Oh, and by the way, over here, people said they're not receiving their email for the chat room. Can you go over that real quick about when they register?
I wish I could. At this point, we're uncertain. We have it open. We're letting anybody in. We're going to cap it off probably daily and review who we have, and then open it up again daily and let more people in.
I think you need to go in there and cap it off now. We're at 650 people. You need to cap it now. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I will do that. We're not sure because of the way we have it set. You may or may not get an email confirmation. Once you go in and register, my suggestion would be to go in and try to log in, and it should let you log in. I'll jump over to the chat room and I will shut her down for a little while, and we'll let you know when it comes back up.
There you go. It sure didn't take long. All right, let's see here. Let's go back over here. So there you go, everybody. That's... Oh, really? Well, we don't know anything about that. It says on Ray Wren's call this morning, he said the Iraqi dinar has gone international. Cards will be paid starting Monday. Art, you know anything about that?
No, yesterday it came out that he had said they'd gone international. We didn't talk about it on my earlier intel call. Nobody mentioned it. We didn't, I don't know. I don't think there's anything official. One of our people did say the Forex is showing all the old rates, nothing new. So maybe it just hasn't hit Forex yet. Maybe there was an announcement, but we didn't hear about any announcement. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, I just multitasking here. So I was looking at emails and somebody put that out there. Pastor, are you there? Hello?
Yes, I am.
I sent you a text.
How are you doing? I've been here.
I sent you a text.
I've been here. You did. I just had to close it to answer. I will look at it. Yeah. I don't really have a whole lot to say, but I am on, and I have not heard anything from special caller. So
okay,
I haven't got anything. I just double checked.
Okay.
So I did send him a couple of notes, and have not heard. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm glad to hear. I want to just have everybody note this. I told Jerry McGuire to have a chat room and a website when he started his call, but he vehemently fought me. So I said, "It's your call, friend. It's not that I like to be on them. It's just so many people like to, identify and talk and meet friends. So I'm so glad that he's done it. I think a lot of you will make some friends and enjoy yourself. Getting some. Hopefully there'll be some people on there that'll give a little bit of info now and again. Art says he'll come on, don't you, Art?
And why was I objectioning so much
because there's so many people that cause problems, and you just didn't want any more problems. And I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. You're not. You and I both don't go on chat rooms too often or much, or if any at all. But the bottom line was that was what you were concerned about, and I promise if people are rowdy and rude, that Jerry will make a quick end of it. So you guys be good. Enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's another little rascal right there. Oh, come on, Jerry. You know, what would Jesus do? How would he handle that? Oh, don't go there. Come on, Pastor. Oh, yeah, twisting my arm. Now, come on, Jerry. You know, everybody, he worked on me hard, so he's one of the guilty parties, too.
The girls were the ones that did it, though.
Oh, yeah, I get. You're so welcome. Come back anytime. Appaloosa, does anybody else want to be out on the call that's helping us out doing mod duties? I mean, I want to.
I've not heard that.
Okay, well, I want to recognize everybody, but I also understand that I don't want to put them between a rock and a hard spot because their mods are underappreciated for the job that they do. And right now, everybody that's listening, thank you. Whether you're recognized or not, whether you want to be recognized or not, thank you. I recognize you. And everybody that comes in the chat room should also understand that. Anyway, did you close the room?
I have not yet. I'm trying to figure it out. All new to me, too. But just about the mods, they are capped up, so you'll recognize them immediately when you go in the room.
And I want to say, if you're causing problems, it won't be short thereafter that you're gone. Like the Marines say, quick, fast, and in a hurry, you're out of here. Simple as that. Okay. So we're going on to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 954. Come on down.
Is that me, Jerry?
Hello. Yes, sir. How you doing?
Pretty good. Good evening, everybody. Jerry, I sent you an email. It's probably been about 2 weeks or so now, but it's subject matter says thank you, and pretty much is just an appreciation in the comments as to for my appreciation for what you guys are doing. And for ICO, keep it up. That's all I can say. Just keep it up.
Is that it, sir?
Yeah, I think that's it. Just take a look at the email, and you can share it with ICO if you wish. And that's it, man. Thanks. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, sir. And I guess it was probably a good thing that the beginning of the call wasn't recorded. I must apologize for less than perfect language. Sometimes you just have to say it like it is. So Fayetteville, North Carolina, 910. Come on down.
Hi, Jerry. Thank you for taking my call. This is Helen, also known as Tati on the forum. My question is, I was reading the forum, I guess the Dinar Detective yesterday, and I thought I read someone that says there's a one person in the U.S. that needs to push this button. Is there any truth to that?
I don't know. I am you and me and pretty much everybody on this call are so low on the totem pole about their pay grade and their political status, it's just a rumor.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll just wait until it happens. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I got to say, I was not too far from Birmingham, Alabama, Friday, 2:05. Come on down.
Hey,
2:05. Yes, sir.
How are you today?
Saturday night sleep was wonderful because Friday and Saturday was 2 long days, but I'm good now.
I hear you. I heard you driving through Selma on your way to Montgomery and down. So.
Oh yeah, took a wrong turn because I was yakking on the phone and I went down 14 back there in the backwoods. I lost signal. I got nervous because the next thing I heard on my radio was banjo music, and so I'm looking around. Where can I go? Where can I go?
You were truly in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, I was.
So, Jerry, I've through some of the contacts I have out of another state, but in the banking, I mean, they're all just sitting on. They don't understand why we're not there. So, I just thought I'd share that with you.
Well, all the bankers. I'll get with you after the call. I'll call you about coming in the chat room.
You talking to me, Jerry?
No.
Oh, okay.
Text.
Okay. Yeah, that's
cool. All the bankers are confused.
Yeah.
I think even the ones at the big tier 1 banks are confused.
Yeah, that's where mine are from, and they thought we would be there by now at the very latest. So they are confused, to say the least. That's really all I need to share. So.
Well, thank you, sir. Hope you enjoyed the call, especially the first part.
I did, and I appreciate you starting aboard. Maybe we can act like normal people and have a normal conversation in there.
I'm sure we're going to have people act out, or a few moles, a few Kennys. We got his name. I don't mind out in Kenny, but I just don't want any. I don't want any issues. I'm trying to be nice about this, but if you're going to act a fool, I'm going to boot you like a fool.
Hey, amen, brother.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Now we're going from one coast to the other. San Diego, 619, cell phone, come on down.
Can you hear me, Jerry?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Jerry, I'm the guy that talked to you about the family office a few weeks ago. And I do enjoy your calls, okay? There's a lot of information that's good. And you're not a pumper. I know what a promoter is. You're not one. You're just an honest guy.
Hold on here.
No.
Now I got to ask a question.
Sure.
Me, I'm always talking about, going out and buying the more dinar and going out and buying this and buying that. I'm going back reviewing my notes, and I'm trying to figure out where I said that.
Which day you did it? That's right. Which day you did it, right? Okay.
Right.
There was a couple of things I've been trying to get back on, but a couple of things we've talked about over and over and over again. One was about the interest-bearing and non-interest-bearing accounts. I think the misnomer on that came from the understanding before, which you had unlimited FDIC insurance on one of those areas, which was a non-interest-bearing, which is a checking account. That no longer exists. That went off the books about 2 or 3 years ago. That's history now, okay? The other thing is we talked about, people keep talking about, setting up foundations and stuff or going to a foundation. What they really ought to take a look at, and this was very, very prevalent prior to 9/11, was to go out and get with a good law firm that can help you set up a supporting organization, with a type 3 supporting organization, which supports public charities. You then get your local community foundation to work with you and sit on your board, and they will write the checks for you. And on an annual basis, you can pick and choose where you want to go with your money. You can change every year, and you still can control it. And I think that's important in today's society, the way we're structured right now, because we're seeing too many things that, even in the foundation side, they're not being handled the proper way. And I think that's a little bit better advice for the guy. Well, he still got his money, And, worrying about gifting today, you got a, $14,000 gift exclusion, 28 with your husband and wife. All these little things, just get your gifting letters done if you're going to do a gift. And there's limitations on your deduction. So if everything stays the way it is right now, there's some limitations, but there are also some great exceptions for everybody. And I think people could be a lot more happier. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I want to, if you're done, I'll go on my little spiel here.
Sure. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So, relax. I know, I am just as frustrated, and for the longest, I had a hard time putting myself in Tony's shoes. Now I'm there, and it's hard. Put yourself in my shoes. Unless you're standing there and you walk a mile in somebody's shoes, you really don't understand. Well, I'm trying to explain to you best I can in a redneck way that what we hear, nobody's been right. It's just conjecture, rumor. But we try to think through it, and I've got several people that are down to earth that will sit down and will chew the fat and think about it and try to come up with maybe what are they thinking or what are they doing, trying to think on a global political scale. And since we only know 0.5% of 100%, it's really hard to stick your head above the trees and look at the forest and the landscape. So we're doing the best we can. And it at 3 calls a week ago, I hit a wall like, what else can I bring in here? I'm repeating myself. I'm being repetitive. And Tony did that for a while, and Ray and Tony both are doing a great, wonderful job. But you reach a point where you can only say, hold on, it's coming, because that's what we hear. So a lot of the start and stops are planned. I think they're planned. That's my opinion. To catch a lot of the bad people, catch more rats, in the ship. We're trying to get the rats cleared out of the ship so that we can keep going, because right now there's so many rats. Well, we've arrested a lot of rats. That's what we've been told. A lot of things have transpired behind the scenes, and there's a lot of things we will never, ever know. So we have to sit back and think about it. Just wanted to bring that in there for a second. John, would you like to bring some stuff in here? Can you carry it for a minute? I have to go walk the dog. John? Hello? Uh-oh. No, John?
I'm here. I just had myself muted. I had to get to it. So.
That's okay. You weren't expecting it, but can you carry it for a second while I take care of yard business?
Yeah, you want me to sing a song or something?
No.
I run folks off. Yeah, I can. It's fine, yeah. Is there somebody that's going to... Well, I don't know what... bottom line is, the only thing I'd have to say is just you guys have patience. There's some of us out here that have been waiting on this for... it seems to me like forever. But I know it's coming. Hear lots of things, and like Gary said, a lot of starts and stops and everything will drive us nuts, but it is coming. And I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of caught off guard here.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, you're there. You were. Jerry? We've got a little dead airspace here, it looks like.
Can you hear me now?
I can now. You're breaking up a little bit.
There you go. Come on. All is good. All right. That's better, isn't it? Something about a mid-afternoon lunch, and a little cold beer, and the next thing you know, they got to have a little yard detail. I don't know why. Okay, let's see here. Well, let us go on to our, you know what? Thank you for the help, John.
I'll mute myself.
Okay. Don't think that you're going to sneak in there and not say anything, because I see you, Miracle Queen. 301, Washington. Miracle Queen. Miracle Queen, is that you?
Yes, that's me. How are you?
Yeah, I thought that was you sneaking in there.
I have a question. Is any other banks going to be exchanging the ZIM?
As far as I know, Wells Fargo is the lead bank, and they're the only ones that will be exchanging the ZIM. For how long it will stay like that, I don't know.
Well, what about the Dong and the Rupiah and the Dong and the Rupiah? Would other banks be exchanging those?
Yes. Just Wells Fargo is the only one that we've heard right now that is exchanging the ZIM. The other banks will not be in the beginning.
But they will do the others. They do the others too. Will the rates be the same?
I don't know. I hope so. I don't know, Miracle Queen. If I could reach up there and get a hold of the bigwigs, I'd tell them.
You know what I'm having a problem with? Like, my husband's a preacher, and we're trying to rebuild our church, buy senior buses, and do scholarships for kids to go to school, and buy food for the homeless that each of our birthday tribes buy food every month. Well, if we buy it, people won't have to go in their pockets and buy the food. They'll just do the packing it for every month. So that would be, so do I have to do their Humerian packages aside from the ones that I'm doing?
I don't know, Miracle Queen.
And I want to buy a house. My husband wants to pay off his car. Well, if they do all, and I'm 74 years old, so you can't do but so much taking of, reconstruction of your money, because I don't have 100 years to live.
Well, then don't take the high rates and just run, and you're going to, Miracle Queen, everybody's situation is going to be different, and you're going to have to get with some financial advisors. That's why you can set up foundations and charities, so after you're gone, they can continue on.
I don't like foundations with the bank.
You don't have to have a foundation with the bank, sweetie.
See. So why do you have to put your money in a trust with the bank?
Just to protect yourself. So if somebody wants to sue you, they can't get anything.
Well, who's going to be the trustee and all of that?
Miracle Queen, when your financial advisors and your attorney can help you out with all that, okay?
Well, I wasn't taking an attorney. We were taking our CPA.
No, I'm talking about after everything's done, then you can get everything set up, okay?
So once you exchange, are you allowed to use any of your money?
Sure.
Yeah, because I want to put a down payment on my house, and, my husband wants to, get his car situation because he's behind. We just got some issues going on. And we need to use some money before we go back and talk to the wealth managers. So that will be allowed.
Right. All right,
Okay.
sweetie. Thank you for calling, and just keep listening. Keep listening.
Love you, Miracle Queen. Love you.
I love you too, darling. I'll talk to you tonight. Talk to you later. God bless you all.
Bye.
I'll bet that woman can make some mean greens. I bet she.
Yep.
Oh,
you know she can. You know she can, Jerry. She is Miracle Queen.
That's my downfall. It's cornbread and greens. I got to lay off.
But I need some good spoon bread. So if Miracle Queen can make me some of that good cornbread spoon bread, I would love it.
You know, there's nothing better than spoon bread and nice cold milk, and you kind of pour a little bit in there, and
Yep.
I've got to get back on my diet because I've been eating too much spoon bread. All right, here we go. Hayden Lake, Idaho, 208. Come on down.
Hey, Jerry, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for opening up the chat room. I know that was tough for you, but it's appreciated by all of us. Anyway, I listened to Ray this morning. He did mention that the dinar is now international, and he was pretty firm on that. He didn't really say where he got that information, other than he talked to some people who had some cards that tried to get them filled Friday, and were told to come back Monday, and evidently they did, and the cards are international. So we're still waiting on the rate to increase. But one thing I did check this morning when I heard that is I went on Craigslist, and I went to the Iraqi Craigslist site and checked on the price of cars over there. And they have vehicles listed like a 2006 Infiniti G350 for 2,500 Iraqi dinar. Now, to me, I have no, I don't know. I'm not anybody, but it seems to me if they're going to sell a car like that for 2,500 Iraqi dinar, it's got to be worth more than 1166. Appreciate your thoughts or anybody else's.
I haven't heard anything, and I haven't talked to anybody that has heard anything just yet. but we don't know just yet.
Yeah, I understand that, but my point is, why would they be advertising vehicles over there for $2,500 or 2,500 Iraqi dinar? That means we could walk over there and for what? The cost of 2,500 dinar buy a car that's probably worth $2,500 here.
No, I understand perfectly what you're getting at. It's a great indicator that we're just a little bit closer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Anyway, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Here we go. West Cliff, Colorado, 719. Come on down.
Happy Easter. Hope you enjoy that new puppy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. How are you doing?
Good, good. I have the article. It came out last night. I was on Ray's call, and he did say it. It was posted to Dinar Chronicle. It said as of 8 hours ago, and I got it last night at about 9. And it said the Iraqi dinar is officially now tradable internationally today as of 3:10 p.m. Sunday. Latest intel as of 8 hours ago, the Iraqi dinar is officially now tradable. Starting Monday, the banks hope to start scheduling IQD exchange appointments for Wednesday and onwards. And then it talks about arrests, and it says mostly bankers buying up dinars without the federal code, and that was also posted in Recap. So I did ask Ray why an international approval but no rate, and he said he didn't know at that point. So I just wanted to let you know that, and I did post it in your new forum. Thank you very much for doing that.
Well, and thank you for joining.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting that we got an international, whatever you call it, approval or notification, but no rate change. And I was wondering if it had anything to do with maybe the markets in Europe being closed, or I was surprised that Art hadn't heard that. But I've seen it 6 places now on the blog.
We could talk for hours about that. So I know where you're going. Can I go on to another caller? Because it will tie up until the end of the call to explain that one.
Well, you can go on, but I was just asking for a clarification. Do you know why it's different? I mean,
I don't know.
Oh, so you don't know why we're not seeing it either, then? Correct. Okay. Well, I hope we see it soon then. I mean, this is getting, like you said, it's getting pretty old.
It is. It is.
Okay.
I know who you are. I wasn't going to say your name because I'm trying to remind myself. Don't say the name. Don't say the name.
I know. Well, you already said the city. There's only 2 of us in this city, so maybe just say the area code.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Look, I swear, look at all these people with these crazy cities you can't pronounce from Florida. Homosassa, Florida.
Ray, you may get it right yet. I mean, Jerry. It's Homo Sassa.
Okay.
It's an Indian alternative lifestyle community.
Okay.
Hey, Jerry, I think everybody's referring to this call on Ray made this morning. He was 2 hours late, and he was waiting some information. And the one thing that he emphasized more than anything else was the fact that they reduced the prices, and that in turn is what made the Dinar International. And now all we're waiting on is the rate. But he emphasized the fact that of the call was based primarily on the fact that they finally reduced the prices that they said they would do on Saturday, and they did it. So I thought you might like to know that.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Okay. I don't know what relevance that has in it as to why the reduction of prices would create an international monetary system, but that's what he said. So I took it for granted. So I'll mute out. Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you. So maybe you want to call and talk to the techies?
I already did.
And?
I know how to do it.
Is it done?
No, did you not read my text?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. No, I'm looking at something here. Okay. So just so everybody knows, we've already had a winner of Gone Like a Fart in the Wind. We already had one already. And I thought I was pretty plain about that. Not hiding anything. Maybe we should have the board of shame. I don't know. What part, hold on here. What part of, if you're causing aggravation of any type, and that's a pretty generally broad statement there, covers a lot of things, but it's not micromanaging. If you're causing aggravation, you're going to be gone like a fart in the wind. What did you not understand? I hope that's pretty plain. All right. Would you like to add anything else, Appaloosa?
Well, I think the plan, provided that you agree with it, is to let it go to 1,000, and then we'll cap it off for the night, and sometime tomorrow start memberships back up.
After yes, it might be closed for 24 hours for a whole day, because it takes a little bit to go through 1,000 people and kind of sort them out, because we got moles and trolls. I don't care about that. It's the aggravation. Not happening. All right, I've spoken up about that. Springfield, Ohio, 937. Come on down.
Jerry, appreciate it. How you doing, buddy?
Good, good. I'm not even drinking today.
I know you sound pretty straightforward.
Maybe that's the problem. I've been kicking too much crap.
Yeah. Just a couple of quick things I thought about in your earlier discussion, because I used to sell insurance way back in the mid-'70s. And I used to go out and find young couples with children, and to get them any kind of insurance, they'd pay $25, $40, $50 a month for a lousy $10,000 policy that was supposed to save them money. So I kept my father had died, and that's why I got in the insurance business. So I'm thinking, well, this isn't going to help any family if they die with $10,000 and 2 children. So I started doing my research. And if you recall, on whole life insurance, if you were to borrow your money in that policy, the insurance companies were so kind to charge you an interest rate, which goes back to the same thing you were saying about these banks. If you have your money in there and you go back and borrow it, and then they're going to charge you an interest on your money, at this stage in my life, forget it. I'll figure out how to make money. So that was kind of ironic. But the other thing is, I guess it's the reason I don't trust institutions. I took out a trust from my high school buddy, best man at my wedding, and my certified financial planner, and after 6-7 years, it was declared illegal. So I had 2 IRS agents show up at my house asking me all these questions, why I took it out, this, and this, and this. And they said, well, they didn't know where the certified financial planner lived. And I said, well, he lives just south of Denver. Well, we didn't know that. I said, okay, I helped you guys out. Now, what are you going to do about me? And they said, what do you mean? I said, well, I took this trust out in good faith, and you're telling me that it's now illegal because of some language in the trust. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't do anything illegal. So how am I going to get my money back? And these 2 young pups looked at me and said, well, that's your problem. I said, okay, why don't you just pick your little buns off my deck chair and get off my property? And so, let's see, it's been maybe about a year ago. My wife, he was in my wife's class. They had a reunion. He came back in town, and we started chatting. I said, well, did you have to get rid of your trust? He said, no. I said, wait a minute, what are you talking about? You didn't get rid of your trust? He said, no, it cost me $200,000 to defend myself, but the judge threw it out of court. So I went through all this mess, paying all these IRS people back fees, penalties, all this junk. It amounted to more money that I gave back to the IRS than what I actually saved having the trust. So that's why I don't trust banks or trust anybody that said, well, we'll hold your money and, blah, 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 blah. So I got to figure out another way to, get what I want and get out. So I don't know. But, that's the hard part here. And it is very true what you're saying. I'm going to have more money than it would have ever even thought in my mind exist. So I don't know how to go about it. I mean, it's just so much money. What do you actually do? And if I'm not mistaken, there are people out there that will tell you how to invest your money. You just pay them a fee. I'm not sure what they call that, but I think that's probably what I'm going to do rather than give somebody, $50 million to say, well, you handle it. Because I'm not going through a Bernie Madoff of any chance like that. So
there you
I'll
go.
Come down, I'll come down in the holler with you and bury it.
All righty, sir. Thank you.
All right, bud. Bye.
Well, come here. Yes, you're okay. It's just a puppy. Yes, we had everything all squared away. You told her no biting on your tail. That was good, but it's so easy when that tail's wiggling back and forth. That puppy wants to chase it. There you go. All right, go on. Atlanta, Georgia. 770. Come on down.
Hey, Jerry.
How you doing?
Hello. Jerry?
Got a lot of background noise there.
Okay, is it better?
Nope, can hear the TV.
How about now?
Much better, thank you, sir.
All right, Jerry, I tried to log in on the chat room as soon as you gave it out on this call. And are they blocking those calls, or is it ones that are before that are getting on? Because I've had no.
No, it's still open.
I haven't been accepted, but I didn't know how long it was going to take to do that.
Well, you know what? Hold on. We'll do this one time here. Appaloosa, can you help me out here? Okay,
yes.
So I don't know what are you trying to register off your cell phone or something?
No. It's on the computer, on the internet.
Here's the thing. I think that all you'll have to do, you really don't need to wait for your email, I don't believe. I think you'll be able to just log in.
It's just going to take some time, Appaloosa?
It shouldn't. I mean, we only went live at like 10 after 3 today. With the call starting at 3:30, I haven't had a whole lot of time to get in there and try to experience just how it's going to work for a user. But as I understood it, you should be clear and be able to log in after you submit your request. You may have to refresh and try to log in again, but it should work.
Well, I did it as soon as it came on, as soon as Jerry said it, or you said it on the, on the call. So, and Jerry, the other thing is you don't have to quit. You can quit apologizing for all this stuff. Just tell everybody you're a redneck. We know you are, and I am too.
I know, but some people aren't like that, and I only get real rednecky when I feel very strong and firm about something that might be a little wrong. You know what I mean by wrong.
Yeah,
and,
I agree with you. But that's a good excuse if nothing else. And now, thanks for the call, and thanks for the. I don't get on and chat. I don't like everybody hyping on everybody else and slamming. I'm not going to put up with that. You won't have to cancel me off of yours because I won't be the one doing it. I'll leave because of that. It's just I got better things to do in the day.
Let me ask a favor of you. If you cannot log in, can you email me at the WINGIT call email at gmail.com? WINGIT call, thewingitcall@gmail.com.
Sure.
And let me know what's going on with you.
What about our other one? Do you want to give that one out?
That one goes out automatically. We haven't gone in there to check it since registration started and the call started. So as soon as things settle down after the call, we'll be able to go into all these new different areas and make sure that everything is functioning the way it should.
Yeah, so what you're saying there, Appaloosa, is that when people register, it automatically goes to a email we set up, and that it doesn't automatically put them in the chat room, and sometimes we have to go into that alternative email, look at it, make sure, and then accept them, and then they can get in?
Possibly.
Okay. Yeah, because I just got a text from...
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I just did try it again, and it did not work. It says login failed because your account is still pending and you could not be logged in. So I'll
okay,
send
you may have to check it may send you an email to your personal email address to confirm it's a valid email address, and there's a link that you'll click on to verify your email. Once you do that, you should be able to log in.
Okay, I haven't done that, so I'll try that. If not, I'll send you a text.
Perfect. Thank you.
And Jerry, thank you so much for your call. It's so wholesome, refreshing, and we're all waiting.
Is it refreshing only because I'm kicking a fresh cow patty?
Whatever you're doing in the backyard, I got dogs. I got Great Danes. I love my dogs. So I'm with you on that. And I still want to know her name.
Nope.
That's illegal for you to hold that from us.
Well, you can be well assured. You can be well assured it's not Princess.
I just lost a princess about a year ago. So.
Oh well, this one is not called Princess.
Jerry, God bless you. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna star 2 out.
Thank you, sir. So we're going to go to, here we go. I love these. Anonymous, you raised your hand. Come on down. Don't have
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
Just wanted to say that people who are having trouble finding their email, check your junk mail, because that's where it ended up with mine. So when you're trying to register on your phone.
Can you tell me where you're from and maybe a moniker?
I'm from Binghamton, New York.
Okay. So, do you have a moniker?
Yes. No. No.
You have no moniker?
No. I'm just anonymous. And the other thing is, you might want to do your disclosure or whatever, since you didn't have it on the recording, just to cover yourself legally.
You know what? Thank you for that.
Just wanted to take care of you. I like the calls.
Jerry, just tell her she's hired.
Oh, you're hired. Okay. Wait a minute. Can you say these 3 words? Repeat after me. You've been banned.
You've been banned.
You're hired.
So anyway, I just wanted to help out people who are struggling with the getting registered.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Have a good day.
So there we go. The disclaimer, a little late in the show. We're not financial advisors, attorneys, CPAs, tax accountants, tax attorneys. And for the rest of the disclaimer, please go to the wingitcall.com and read the rest of the disclaimer. Thank you very much for that. So next, we're going to go to Tom on the web. Hello. Come on down. Tom on the web. Hello. Tom on the web. Yep. I muted him out. I'm going to go ahead and drop your hand. That way when you get your issues fixed, put your hand back up, and we'll call on you again. Idaho Falls, Idaho, 208. Come on down.
Jerry, it's good to be on your call.
How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. I'll just do a shout out to Binghamton, New York. What are the odds? I'm originally from Binghamton, New York. Anyway, I thought that was kind of odd to hear my old hometown. I have registered on the chat and put my password in, double check. I get the login failed. Sorry, your account is still pending. I've been in and out of my spam filter, a dozen times, et cetera. So I've received no emails back in, and so I'm not sure this is as simple as was described.
Well, that's why I have Appaloosa.
Every man depends upon a good woman. That's true.
No. I have 3.
Well,
hey! No! Don't chew on that. I have 3.
I do have a name for your dog. I think your dog should be called Arvee, Arvee.
Yeah,
and I did send an email to the WINGIT call at Gmail just explaining my situation because I'd sure like to be a part of the chat.
Well, I'm sure right now there's actually
a zillion,
156 in there since the call started.
Are you having a problem?
Oh yeah, I mean I registered 15, 20 minutes after I was aware of it and filled out information, email, etc. And it said if it doesn't come within 5 minutes, check your spam, which I've done that now for the last hour or so. Nothing has come back. I did send Appaloosa an email to the WINGIT call at Gmail. My moniker is Two Guns. And so I'm kind of a computer leper at times, and things like this never work easily for me.
Okay, well, I'm taking your name down, Two Guns, and I will look for you and try to get you straightened out.
Well, I appreciate that. You guys are doing a heck of a job, and let's put it up to a vote. I think everybody should choose the name Arvee for your dog. I think that's a great name.
He's already named it. He just won't tell you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Well, listen, you guys, I'll start you off and keep at it.
Thank you, sir. Next, we're going to Coral Springs, Florida, 954. Come on down.
Jerry, do you have me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, great. Hey, this is first time ever calling on any of these calls, from Tony to Ray to you name it. But anyway, I'm calling with 3 quick things. When I received your tweet the last, I think it was last week and again today, the tweet number 1 that tells me the link for the call on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, when you go into the link, then there's a place, at least it's on my iPhone, where I can either connect via a webcast or I can connect via phone. And when I hit via phone, which I did for many of your calls up until last week, I noticed that the phone number has a transposition error in it, because it actually starts out with 425-405-5100. And then it's got the password. So after a couple of times of not getting through, then I had to manually make the call. So that's number 1. Somehow that link that you guys provide has an incorrect number. Number 2, regarding the conversation that's been going on today, trying to hook up to your chat room, you guys also provided a link there. And when I click on that, it asks me to log in like, I won't mention the name, but that other call that doesn't seem to get much activity anymore that all you guys used to be on. I'll leave it like that one. But anyway, when I click on that, wanting to be a part of the chat room, then, I go in to register, like it says sign up. So I put my my things in there, my password and my name, and then the little circle thing, like it's thinking, just goes round and round and round and round. And I've probably done that a dozen times today, and nothing has ever happened. So, then I keep thinking, well, maybe it accepted me. So I went in then to log in, and of course, incorrect password, incorrect whatever. So, somehow these couple of links aren't working so well. I just wanted to pass that on to you.
Well, I maybe if they go to the WINGIT call homepage and there's a link there, maybe that'll take you straight in. There won't be any issues.
Jerry, we weren't able to get that link up yet today. We had some problems with that, but we are working on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe that's why it's not accepting me. Hey, one last thing, Jerry, by the way, a couple of people have commented about Ray's call, which was very staticky, broken up. You know, I didn't get all of it, but the bottom line that everyone, no one's mentioned other than one person who kind of glossed over it. He simply said the rates went international, but they were at the low rate. That was a key word. They were at the low rate. And he was a little puzzled by that. Don't know anything more, but I thought I'd pass all that on.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Keep doing a great job, you guys.
You've helped out considerably with my web mistress. Or should I say my web mistresses?
Easy does it. Easy does it.
All right. Well, good luck. And I guess I'm supposed to star 2 to get out. Is that what I do here?
Yeah, just to lower your hand.
Or do I just mute myself?
No, I'm going to mute you.
My hand.
Yeah, I'm going to mute you and then star 2 to lower your hand, sir. Thank you. Hey, stop chewing on that. So, oh, look. I was through here just the other day. Shreveport, Louisiana, 318. Come on down.
Hi, Jerry.
How you doing?
I'm fine. This is Kat. Could you give the link to the chat room again, please? I was driving and didn't get it.
www. Hold on. WINGIT Room. That's wingitroom.activeboard.com. www.wingitroom.activeboard.com.
Okay, baby. Thank you.
You sure you've been so nice. You get one question, ma'am. Go ahead.
Well, when are we going to the bank?
Just as soon as I know, you'll know.
Yeah, I know. So we wait.
All right.
That's fine.
Okay.
You have a blessed day, baby.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're going to David on the web. Come on down.
Hey, Jerry, can you...
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, you were talking a couple of days ago about I've been trying to find information and I can't get any information, but where you go and they answer your phone, do the packaging and all that kind of stuff. Do you understand what I'm asking?
No.
There's a service that you were going to use.
Oh. I call it an executive service. Now, that's not the name of the company that I'm going to use, but any major town will have something like that. You'll just have to search around a little bit. But it's an executive service that they'll provide you with an address, a phone number, conference rooms. Can you mute yourself for a minute?
Yes.
Thank you. Conference room. They can accept or ship packages for you. They can act as your secretary. They can do all that stuff. Costs you about $220 a month. So
okay.
Is that what you're?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. And do you think we'll have the number by the end of April? You think, or no?
End of April? I'm hoping before the end of March.
I am. Okay. But I was just trying to do some research on it, and I couldn't find it so it's not really called that company that you're talking about. It's just the service
Right. I just call it because that's what it is. It's an executive service, and you can use that. And
yeah, I tried executive service, but I came up with all different things. But
no. each major city is going to have, something a little different. And when I say major city, I'm talking like 500,000 and up, not 250,000. That's not big enough.
Yeah, I'm in Fresno, California. We got over 500,000.
There you go.
So anyway, that's what I was hoping to find. Okay, so maybe by this weekend, who knows, huh?
Exactly.
Okay. Hey, I want to name your dog Blue.
Name it what?
Blue Moon.
I should have, but I didn't.
Oh, you did?
I did not name her. I did not name her Blue Moon.
How about Blue Woman?
No, not even close.
All right. Well, have a nice day. Thanks for the call.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. So, Houston, can you hear me now? 832 Storm. Strom. Houston, can you hear me now? 832. Come on down. Houston, we have a problem. My audio button is broken. Okay. Deerfield Beach, Florida, 954. Come on down.
Is that me, Jerry?
That's you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking my call. I wanted to let you guys know that the link that you did put up does work fine. I just did it 5 minutes ago, so it's all good.
Really?
Yes.
I'd almost hire you, but I've got enough web mistresses already to keep me lined out. I don't need another one.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, it's working fine. It's working fine. So the intel that Ray gave us today about the NAR going international today, is there any way possible that can be confirmed?
Not so far, and I know a few people that can confirm it, and they haven't heard anything yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't want to get excited for nothing, but it sure sounded good today.
Well, not just yet, but we're getting closer.
Okay, great.
And I got to say this, and that's me pumping. That's me pumping it because we're getting closer.
Closer.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great. Thanks so much.
So we're going to go to, and I was just there, Decatur, Alabama, 256. Come on down.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and proud. Go ahead.
Well, great. I heard you was in Alabama the other day, and you just thought we were a terrible state.
I did not say that.
You was in the boonies. Now, if you want to come to North Alabama, I'll get you in the boonies.
Ma'am, I was in the boonies when I took a wrong turn going to Montgomery. I lost cell signal, and the next thing over my radio, I hear dueling banjos, and I'm looking for a place to hide.
I know you did because I know where you were. Anyway, I did try to get on chat, and I cannot get on there. The other lady, I don't know what she did. God knows I wish I did, but I tried. I'm just like the other gentleman that's come on, and I'm having a hard time getting there. But anyway, my question is, do y'all ever think somebody's just telling us lies and this is never going to take place?
All the time. So we have to disseminate who's lying and who's not.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's just like us when we're listening. I understand what you're saying. But, we've always felt like somebody is not letting this go through. And that's just the way you feel. You can't, we get close, we're there. And then it's always somebody or some little bitty something. It's always going to be some little something. I just don't know why they just don't let it happen, I'm just like everybody else, I guess.
You know, that's why I keep saying, rip the Band-Aid off, let it bleed, let's go on. But this is way above our pay scale.
That's the truth. But thanks for the call and everything y'all do, and I hope we get on chat.
Well, next time
Appreciate
I get lost, you'll come find me, okay?
You call me, I will. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I know, baby. So, the boss just got home. She's got to work tonight, so I've got to take care of her. I hate to cut this short. I forgot all about it. But everybody knows where I stand on certain things. Thank you for all your support in the chat room. Thank you for the first person to get banned like a fart in the wind. Appreciate that. Just lets us know the ban button works. Occasionally you gotta grease it up a little bit. So Pastor, take us home.
Father, we just thank you for today's call, for all the information we received, for all the people that got answers, for all the new friends, for all the things you're doing through the WINGIT call and through Jerry McGuire and friends. We ask you to bless each person that's listening and has listened. Bless their family, bless their life, give them peace, give them joy, give them happiness. Thank you for this. Now, in Jesus' name, amen.
And so thank you for that, Pastor. And when you go to listen to the replay and it is only half as long as it should be, we know why. I had a brain fart because I got carried away at the beginning of the call. I was so caught up in kicking poo, I forgot to hit the record button. Anyway, we're going to end the recording. Stop recording.